Hi, Ms. Stuckey here, and today's video is on the greatest common factor, or as we abbreviate it, GCF. So let's look at some numbers and see if we can figure out the greatest common factor between, how about 8 and 12? Well, let's first start by listing the factors of each number. So for 8, the factors would be 1 and 8, 2 and 4. Okay, how about for 12? 12 has the factors 1, 12, 2 and 6, and then finally 3 and 4. So now what I can do is I can look at the factors that they have in common. For example, they both have 1 as a common factor, 2, and then also 4. And by looking at these, I can find the greatest, that is 4. So I could say that the GCF of 8 and 12 is 4. 4 is the largest number that will go in evenly into 8 and also into 12. Let's try another example. How about if I had 24 and 36? I'd like you to pause the video and list the factors for each of those numbers. Okay, welcome back. Check your factors with me. If you're missing a factor, go ahead and pause the video, add it in. And now let's compare. What factors do they have in common? Well, I notice we've got a pair of 1s, a pair of 2s, a pair of 3s, a pair of 4s, a pair of 6s. And then if I keep looking, hey, look at there, we've got a common factor of 12. So here the GCF, or the greatest common factor, is 12. This can be kind of a tedious process though, because what if you miss a factor? It's really easy to do that. So I want to show you guys another method for finding the GCF. This method is called the division ladder. So I'll write my two numbers, 24 and 36, and then I'll do kind of an upside down division symbol. And what I want to do here is look at these two numbers and see what factors do they have in common. I'm going to start off with 2. I notice that both 24 and 36 are even numbers. So here, 2 is a common factor. I'll write it out on the outside out here. Now I'm going to divide it in. How many times does 2 go into 24? Well, it goes in there 12 times. And how many times does 2 go into 36? Well, it goes in there 18 times. 2 times 18 is 36. Okay, now I look at the two numbers that I have here at the bottom, and I'm going to check and see, can I divide out a common factor between those two numbers? Well, I can also divide out here 2. They're both even, 12 and 18. So if I do that, I would get 6 and 9, because 2 times 6 is 12, and 2 times 9 is 18. Okay, I'm going to keep checking, keep working through. Do 6 and 9 have any common factors? Well, actually they do. They have 3 as a common factor. So if I divide in 3, now I get 2 and 3. Okay, do 2 and 3 have any common factors? Well, nope, they're both prime numbers. So I can stop there because I reached 2 prime numbers. And then what I'll do is I'll take these numbers here that I have on the side. Those are all of my factors, 2, 2, and 3. And I'm going to multiply those to find the GCF. So I'll do 2 times 2 times 3, which 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12. So notice here I got the same answer, the GCF is 12. So good luck, try some more problems and see if you can use the division ladder as a method for finding the greatest common factor.